Society has completely lied to me. I thought one of the easiest professions was being an oil field worker. Then I talked to some guys that are oil field workers, and I realized no job I want to have. 5 reasons to appreciate and love the oil field worker. 5. Number 1, the oil field worker make great money. Can't spend the money they make. To get somebody to sign up and want to do something, if you offer them a whole lot of money, I'm going to raise my hand. I want to do it. I don't care. Well, Josh, I don't care. Don't tell me what I'm doing. If I'm going to get paid that much money, I'm doing it. Wait, what you mean I got to work that many hours? You got to work these hours, these days, these months, these years. And that bank account may grow, but you may never be able to touch none of that money. To every single oil field worker out there making a lot of money, but never seeing the money that they're making, and I appreciate you, and my heart goes out to you and your mental health now. Number 2, oil field workers get to see the world, but they don't really get to see the world. When an oil field worker is assigned somewhere, they may sit you out in this ocean or near this area, and in your mind, you thinking, I get to be in the Gulf of Mexico for all this time. I get to visit Mexico. I can see Louisiana. I can go to Florida with no problem. But what they don't tell you is you're not going to none of these places. You just located near these places. You might go out the country and see the world. But what they're not telling you is you're going to be in a desert for like 4 or 5 straight months, and you ain't going to get to see none of that. You ain't going to get to ride no camels and be in Dubai like. Before you jump into this industry, before you commit yourself to something that you think is something, talk to somebody in the industry and understand the sacrifices that you are about to make before sacrificing your time, your body, and your sanity. Number 3, this has to be one of the safest jobs to ever have when the job is safe. If you know anything about natural gases, you know one spark, one fire, one scrape can set everything up in flames, and there's no coming back from that. If you're gonna work on any oil machinery, oil refinery, oil field industry, just know every time you clock in, you are risking your life. Every time you drill a hole, you might hit the wrong spot and it can go kaboom for everybody. The people that work in these oil fields are never recognized as sacrificing their lives because the flick of the wrist, one chain snap, one spark may fly, and nobody's gonna ever see this life ever again. So to every single human working in the oil field industry, thank you so much for sacrificing your life every time you clock in and before you punch out. Number 4, if you go into the oil field industry, you get to be there every holiday and get to spend all the time with your family if you get the opportunity. Unfortunately, this is not a work field where you can punch in 8 hours and you can go home the next 8 hours and you do it all again tomorrow. You might be gone for entire months. You might miss that baby's first step, the first time that child ride a bike, the first time that child swim. You might miss the birth of your child. Christmas, forget about it. 4th of July, forget about it. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we nah, you ain't sipping nothing but some water on the oil field, FaceTiming. Hopefully y'all got an iPhone and hopefully y'all can communicate like that. For every person that has committed to making the world better and making sure that we have the resources we need to survive on a daily basis, I want to be a person to say, thank you. And number 5, thank you for not being angry about being one of the most undervalued professions on earth. This has to be one of the only professions that's globally and universally needed. We can't go to space without natural resources. A lot of folks won't be able to cook, heat their homes, cool their homes without natural resources. And without these people out there making sure they're pumped, making sure they're packaged, making sure they're shipped out there, we would not be able to survive without these natural resources. And they never get the praise for it. The billionaire CEOs in the oil industry, they get all the praise, they get all the ridicule, but the oil workers, those people dying there at the bottom, making sure things get done right. The ones that make the money but don't spend the money. The ones that don't see their family but have families. The ones that want to travel the world but can't travel the world because the part of the world they in, they only design and designate to be in one spot. For every single oil field, oil industry worker, I, Josh Prey, super random video, want to say thank you, I appreciate you, and without you, this video probably couldn't even be possible. Guess who got their first sponsor? I got my first sponsor. Captain Brian Vodka, sugar-free, gluten-free. If you like vodka, you probably should order some Captain Brian's Vodka. www.captainbrian.com. Get your vodka today and tell me how it tastes. I got my first sponsor. I got my first sponsor.
I won't get out of your head. You're gonna hear what I say. Gonna give it to you straight, just like Josh prayed.